Good morning, students. How are you all? Yes, hope you all are fine. Okay, welcome to Magneq softwares. Okay, so every day we are going to update so many things regarding your interview questions, regarding communicating skills, like that. So today also I have came with another topic, that tell me about yourself. Yes, most frequently asked question in the interview. As soon as you enter the room, definitely they're going to ask you about yourself. So today we're going to learn what is the reason behind asking this question, and what are the reasons could be, and what they are expecting from you to answer. Okay, so I'm going to tell you one small format in an order, so that you can able to learn, so that you can able to perform your self intro. Okay, so let's start the class without any delay. Okay, today the question was, tell me about yourself. Right? Usually we often heard this question, right? So as soon as we enter the room, for example there's an interview was going, so as soon as we enter the room, definitely we just make an excuse like, excuse me ma'am, may I come in ma'am. Immediately as soon as you are doing that one, you'll enter the room, right? Right after that you'll come and you'll definitely going to, what is the first thing you'll do? Greeting. Yes, the first thing you'll do is greeting. Yes, so in order to start or tell me about yourself question, first thing you need to do is greeting. So yes, what you need to greet? If it is a morning means you need to wish good morning ma'am. If it is an afternoon means you need to wish good afternoon ma'am, and if it is an evening means you need to wish good evening ma'am, right? So these are the things you need to remember. So let me ask you one thing. What is the reason behind asking this question actually? So the interviewer will able to understand what is most important to you. Okay? What is most important to you? By asking this question, they will able to figure that what is most important to you. Okay? And the second thing, what they'll understand means, are you fit for the role or not? Yes, the second question, in this question, okay, in the tell me about yourself, the questions are inside the question is, what is most important to you and are you fit for the role? Yes, this is the two things that they're going to ask you whenever they are asking tell me about yourself question. So these are the inner questions remain behind this question. Yes, so immediately right after you have been telling your intro, they're going to understand that what is so much important for you. Okay, and whether you are fit for this role or not, the role that you have been come for to give an interview. Yes, in order to start our interview, definitely the first thing we'll able to do is greeting. Good morning ma'am, good morning sir, good morning whoever it is, whether there may be 3 or 4 people, definitely you need to good morning ma'am, good morning sir, good morning sir. Okay, make sure not to greet them. The second thing you need to do, most people probably tells that we need to thank. Actually, when we need to thank? Yes, the thanking must be right after entering the room. They're going to ask you, have a seat. Definitely you'll take your seat and you'll thank them. Thank you. So whenever they ask a question, tell me about yourself, that means they need to listen your story. That means they need to listen your data, that what have been done. So in order to listen that, whenever they ask a question, tell me about yourself, right after you enter the room, definitely at that particular time you need to thank them. For example, as soon as you enter, so that definitely the interviewer asks the question, tell me about yourself. Immediately you starts opening like, thank you so much for giving me this beautiful opportunity to offer a word about myself. Okay, only at that particular time you need to say the thanking, until unless they ask about yourself. Okay, so right after thanking, what you need to do? The first thing, if they want you to introduce yourself, what you need to do? Yes, definitely the first thing you need to introduce your name, right? Yes. In what manner? This is Bhavika, myself Bhavika. These all are informal, and mostly this. People mostly use this. We never need to use this because this is used for non-living beings. Are you able to see the bird? Yes, this probably used for non-living beings because this is a chair. Okay. This is a marker. Okay, this is a chair, this is a marker, this is a board. This is always used to denote only the non-living beings. Okay, so whenever you are introducing yourself like this is Bhavika, it's really a blunder. Okay, don't ever use this is Bhavika or this is Vamsi or this is anything. Okay, always make sure to use my name is or I am, my good name is. Okay, you need to mention your name. My name is Bhavika. Okay, that's enough. You need to make sure to mention your full name, not your shortcuts, not your pet names, like that. Okay, make sure to inform your full name. Okay, and our first name is our name. Okay, and the last name comes under our surname. Okay, so we need to make sure to inform the full name. Yes. Okay, good morning to you all. My name is Bhavika Maunaya Sarapu. Okay, this is the way you need to start the self-intro. Right after the name, what you need to do? Our location. Okay, you need to tell your location. In location, what all you need to tell? You need to tell where you have born and raised, and you need to also make sure to inform where you are currently staying. Okay, did you all get my point? Yes. So in location, yes. So I'll just going to tell you that location. Okay, I was born and brought up in Bhimavaram. Currently I'm staying in Hyderabad. Okay, so this is the thing you need to tell your location. Okay, where you have been born and brought up and currently where you're staying. Okay, this is all about location. Okay, coming to the fifth one. Educational qualifications. Okay, educational qualifications. Yes, your schooling, your +1 and +2, and right after your graduation. So you need to make sure to inform each and everything in an order, and you make sure to inform the year that you have been passed out, and you need to mention your CGPA even. Okay, for example, I have completed my +2 in Sri Chaitanya Junior College, which is in Chinnamadam, with the GPA of 91.6%. Okay, so you need to make sure to mention everything. Coming to the educational qualification. Right after the educational qualifications, you need to make sure to mention that your skills and your accomplishments. In order to, we can also say this one as achievements. Okay. Achievements, yes. So don't ever make sure to forget this. Skills, your accomplishments or achievements. So why there's a use of my skills that I need to mention it. Right after your graduation or when you're pursuing your graduation also, you need to tell that what the skills you have learned. And with the skills that you have started, you can also include your experience at this particular point so that the other people will be able to understand, and there's no point of another point you can use. I have 2 years experience in TCS, I have 2 years experience in Google, like that. Okay, I'm going to tell you, yes, you're having a skills. For example, yes, I have, along with my degree, along with my graduation, I have learned so many skills like Java, Python, .NET and various technologies, and these skills that I have learned has initially made me to develop my project in the final year. So at this particular point, you are able to understand that the skills that you have learned, it had made you to understand what you are up to, had made you to understand that you can achieve something. So through these skills, I have made my final year project, and that is where I realized that I am going to be a good team player, and that is where I realized that I can see myself in a good position within 5 years. Okay, this is the reason you can able to tell that your skills, your accomplishments and your achievements. Your accomplishments also comes under the project work that you have done in your final year. If you can able to tell that, it will also come here itself. So right after this, after completion of all this, the last thing that you need to tell that your hobbies. Okay. Yes. What you need to include in your hobbies? Yes, definitely you need to mention at least 2 to 3 hobbies in your self intro. Why? Yes, make sure to always you need to mention at least one sport that you play daily, because you will be whole day on the screening. Right after the screening, if again you are going to home and if you are again playing in the mobile games, definitely your mental stress will be increasing more. So if you are able to mention some of the sports in your hobbies, definitely the interviewer maybe understand that you are able to participate in some type of sport that you can able to easily improve your mental health as well as your physical health. So definitely make sure to mention any sport in your hobbies. Okay, don't ever mention. And the one more thing, the last thing I wanted to tell you is, don't ever mention your strengths or your weaknesses in this self introduction. Okay, so far have you any doubts regarding this? Yes. Whenever they are asking tell me about yourself question, the main inner question remains in that is, what is most important to you and are you fit for the job role or not? So how they are going to find out are you fit for the job role or not? They are going to give you the job description itself. So in the job description itself, as they have mentioned, if they really wanted a effective communicative speaker, definitely you need to make sure to tell that yes, I have read the job description. Yes, now I am able to understand. I am good at very effective communicative English. So now this is the reason I think that I am fit for this role. Yes, you no need to talk like a robot throughout the session. Okay, make sure to give some gaps, make sure to use some pauses, and right after that make sure to explain them very clearly. Okay, so and be confident. How you need to be confident? Yes, by making an eye contact. Okay, don't look at the walls, don't look at the back side, don't look at your left side or to your right side. Make sure to make an eye contact with the people who are in front of you, and definitely you're going to have a smooth conversation throughout the interview. Okay, so this is the whole point just I wanted to tell you in the whole session. Okay, so this is all for today's class. You can able to see here clearly. Okay, so I just want to wind up the class for today. Okay, hope you all have understood. So for more videos, for more HR questions, and for more things that you wanted you to learn from me, definitely please like, share and subscribe, so that I'll definitely going to post more videos. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. Magneq Softwares. Thank you all.